keep watching if you'd like to see me do my own nails.
Can you guess? My second video is about how I do my own nails. I've always gotten this question. So this is my left hand, and I'm doing my right hand. When I'm removing a lot of product, I always use facial mask. Sometimes I even use two, because over the years after doing this, I've ruined my sinus because I haven't been using my mask. Now, if you don't have a mechanical file, you can always use a hand file. I use 100, 180 grit. So with the rougher side, you can also take it and you can just file off that product. Of course, this is way more labor intensive. But it gets the job done in the same way. Okay, so guys, so I'll finish removing all the color and the polish from my non-dominant hand, which is my right hand. And this was a gel overlay that I did on myself maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. And guys, what a gel overlay is, it skips the step of putting on tips on your natural nails. So we just apply that gel or acrylic directly on your natural nails. And naturally, over time, your nails will grow. You will refill with every visit. Gel overlay, which is why I did it for myself, is that I had a very hard time growing my natural nails. They will grow and then eventually they split and break. So the best part of having gel overlay is that it gives you that added strength. So now you have longer lasting nails that are stronger and healthier. It won't crack, it won't split. It's a perfect protective layer on your natural nails. When I refill, you guys will see how natural it looks. You can do it without polish. You can wear it natural. But if you're anything like me, you get the bells and whistles. So I'm going to show you guys how I file off the color off of my left hand, which is my dominant hand. And I don't know, I've been doing this since high school on myself. So doing my dominant hand with my non-dominant hand, I don't know, it's not awkward to me anymore. So I just hold it in my right hand, and with the same motion that I would with my left hand, I'm removing that polish. And as I said before, you want to do this with a mask on. This process is very dusty. Currently, I'm using two surgical blue masks. As I said, I've been doing this since high school, and over the years, I have completely ruined my sinus. So now I have sinus problems. So when I'm doing my dominant hand, I don't move the file. When it was my left hand doing my right hand, or when it was my dominant hand doing my non-dominant hand, I move the file, right? But when it's my non-dominant hand doing my dominant hand, I move the finger. That's how I get it done. Gets the work done, gets the job done. Ta-da! So my next step is to check my nails to see if there's any lifting. Okay, they're all intact. So I'm going to change my bit and I'm going to clean up my cuticles, the new growth. And right where that nail started to separate, where that gel started to separate from the cuticle, that new growth, I'm just going to smooth that out. You definitely want it to be clean and smooth in preparation for your refill. So I'm going to remove this bit. And I'm going to use this smaller. This is safe for your natural nail, and it's smaller, so it's perfect for getting close to the cuticle. I'm going to reduce the speed on my file since I'm going to be working very close to my skin and on my natural nail.
Sometimes I'm mystery, sometimes I'm free, depending on my mood or my attitude. Sometimes I wanna roll or stay at home, walk in contradiction, get some factual and fiction. A little crazy, little sexy, little cool, little rough around the edges, but I keep it smooth. I'm always left.
Hope you guys like this video. I got so many calls and messages encouraging me. I really appreciated that. I am my toughest critic. It took a lot for me to post that first video. I thank you guys so much for supporting it.
Or my attitude. Sometimes I wanna roll or stay at home, walk in contradiction, get some factual and fiction. A little crazy, little sexy, little cool, little rough around the edges, but I keep it smooth. I'm always left to center, and it's right where I belong. I'm the random mind, and don't you hear in major songs, and I like that. I don't really give a
Okay, so our next step is to do some shaping. And I'll shape it my hand file using the 100 side. So the 100 side is the rougher side, which you would use on acrylic and gels and removing a lot of product off the nail if they're too thick. And the 180 side is the smoother side, fit for natural nails. Okay, but I'm going to be using both sides depending on how much product I want to remove. So I have square shaped nails, so I'm just going to go in at the sides. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to remove any extra product that I may have missed and getting that shape back in place. I do a lot with my nails, so by the time my nails is ready to be refilled, I barely have any shape left to them. So to get the nail tip nice and sharp and square, I'm going to go in on an angle like this, up and down like this, not like this, although there's nothing wrong with this, but I will be going in like that. And I'm going to be removing some length at the same time.
called me weird. We was in math class, third row. I was sitting by you.
But you want to make sure that you anchor this finger. You don't want to just drag it up and down the file, but you want to secure that nail underneath that free edge. So I put my index, I pull back that skin, and I put my index right underneath that free edge to support it while I'm filing. Sorry. Another option to remove length from your nail is one of these. So you can always go to any of the beauty supply store and you will see these nail clippers. And I like to use these instead of the traditional nail clip, as in one of these. I prefer using this over this when I'm removing length from artificial nails, because the way these clippers remove length, it tends to crack or put small crack lines in the nail that it's not removing. So you might get the job done, but it tends to splinter the nail that remains. When I'm using this, almost like a baby guillotine, I place my nail, and on the other side you're going to see how much it's coming off. So instead of spending so many times filing, you just clip it off. I have no problem with filing. A lot of my clients don't love the nail file. They hate the nail file. So I'll use this to take off any excess product. I have no problem with filing. I can file my natural nail any day. It doesn't feel anyhow, but you can see right away how square it makes a nail without any file being done. Okay, so now we have our shape, we have our products removed. Our next step, I forgot to tell you guys, this middle finger looked very distressed, and I can understand why. This is the middle finger of my dominant hand, and all I do is put this finger to work by work. So I decided to take off a bit more because I didn't want any water to get into it. And water getting under your gel or acrylic is going to cause fungus, and fungus lead to damage nail beds. Nobody got time for that. So to prevent any of that from happening, I decided to move some product off of this middle finger so that I can prime it and put back that product properly. So I like to clean underneath my nails, so I'm just gonna run a little nail file underneath my nails just to keep on there clean and sanitized on a very, very low speed, because underneath is your natural nail. You don't want to remove the natural nail, you just want to clean anything that might be stuck underneath. It's on a very low speed. I'm just gonna run that bit underneath my nails. And it also helps your nails to look cleaner, whiter. Sometimes you eat certain food, especially curry, and it gets lodged under your nails and it starts to yellow your nails. So this prevents discoloration, and also to keep underneath that nail clean. Okay, so our next step is to remove all this dust and prime. I'm wondering if this camera is picking up all the dust. Please, guys, if you're going to do your nails at home, wear a mask. Some cotton. And some acetone. And I'm going to use the acetone to dehydrate my nails and remove any natural oils from the cuticle area, and it's also removing any dust that may have been left behind. You see that stress mark in that nail? I don't know if I hit it or I slammed it or I jammed it. I don't know what happened. But you can see that white mark, that is stress. So I'm just going to clean my nail pretty well. You want your nail to be dull, dry, dehydrated in preparation for the product. The primer is Extra Bond by Maya Secret, and this is for acrylic and UV gel, and today we're going to use UV gel. You don't need a lot. A little goes a very long way. So you want this to go on the new growth and not, it doesn't need to cover the gel area. All you're gonna put it is on that new growth.
Do you remember? I remember when you laughed when I cut my perm off and you rated me a 6. I was like, damn. But even back then with the tears in my eyes, I always knew I was the. I like that.
Okay, so we have prime. So now this is how our gel comes. It comes in a little tube like this. It says acrylic gel, poly gel, UV or LED, quick extension, and we're using clear. You need a little damping dish. And in the damping dish, we're going to put 70% alcohol. That is going to be our slick solution. And then you need a brush. And you need a brush with a little spatula like this on the end. And this is what we're going to take the product from the tube on our brush. So just want to put our brush in the alcohol. Let all that bubbles come out. That let us know that our brush is fully saturated. And will allow us to pull and shape that product easily. So just gonna move the product and cover the areas that needs refilling. A little of this product goes a long way. So this is going to remain soft. I just put the extra in the back of my hand. This product is going to stay soft until you put that in the LED lamp. So we ain't giving up now. We put on a fight. We got. Look how natural this is. So the pinky and the ring finger is finished. That wetness you're seeing around the cuticle is just alcohol. And that is quite fine. That is going to dry up in a few minutes. Cause time's getting dreaded. Then we're going to put our hands in. And in 30 seconds, this should be cured. This is why this product is called hard gel. You see? This product is set and ready to go. It can be worn just like this, or you can add color, gel polish, glitters, whatever the case is. And you can see all that alcohol that we saw before has dried up into the skin. Our cuticle, our nail bed is not flooded with product. It is clean. At this point, all we will need to do is buff and probably put on a top coat, and this will be ready to go.
been acting different, yeah. Funny how I finally flipped the script on ya. When you the one who's double dipping, yeah. You so sloppy how I caught you slipping, You're off the lease, run me my keys. No more popping up the hitty, yeah. I ain't even got the miles to trip on, yeah. No phone, who is this? Brand new, like the whip. I ain't got no room for extra baggage. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. You need to hurry and pick up your feelings while I'm up cleaning. Boy, please, I don't need it. Memories, you can keep it. Oh, don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. I'm trying to find up to give for ya. You ran out of chances of forgiving ya. Yeah, listen, I'm listening just for you to go and break my heart again. I learned my lesson last time. Now I ain't coming back now. And this is what you had now.
Okay, so now that we have our refill finish, we can now put on our base coats. And I think I'm going to do something with this foil here. And I am looking forward to trying my new colors that I got. So I'm going to do this hot pink. And we'll see how it goes. So we're going to start off with our base coat.
Take a sip, look at my jeans, I'm too thick. I ain't got no room for extra baggage. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. You need to hurry and pick up your feelings while I'm up cleaning. Boy, please, I don't need it.
Okay, so I'm going to nuke this in the lamp. Okay, so both hands are now base coat. I think I'm going to put the nail foil on these two fingers. And I'm going to put pink on these two fingers. And the Lord haven't told me what to do with my thumbs yet. So to put on the nail foil, I'm going to remove some of this shine with just not a nail file, but with a buffer. So I'm just going to take my buff and I'm just going to remove some of that shine. So I'm just going to cut. So left-handed struggles, I can't use scissors in my left hand. I just can't. It just won't cut. It just won't cut. So I have to go in with my right hand. I'm just going to cut off a piece, a size, just using judgment. That is going to be enough to cover the nail. But this is the nail foil glue. I just buy any one offline. You don't need a lot of this. And you're going to coat it on the nail as if you're actually putting on polish. You're going to make sure you get the corners, wherever you want that foil to go. That is where you're going to put the adhesive. And while that is drying, I'm going to put on my color.
New phone, who is this? Contact, don't exist. Either I call that gas way too expensive. No more benefits. Papa visit. Hairstyle.
So we're going to cure this for 60 seconds. We've already cured this color in the lamp and we already applied our glue. So now we're going to put on our foil and we're just going to rest it over the nail like so. Press it on. First in a quick rip motion. And even if you don't get all the nail cover, you can always go in And how pretty is that? I love it. So I'm gonna go and do this hand. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds, and then we will be finished, and we will put on our cuticle oil, which for me is coconut oil, because we already dehydrated our nails so much, so now we have to put back some nourishment. I'm gonna get my oil.
This morning with some things laid on my heart. Couldn't go another midnight, be it in the dark. Will there ever be tomorrow? We will never know. But we're in this world together, and together we should grow.
So I may not have pretty hands, but I sure have some pretty nails.
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos.
I remember we were on the bleachers sharing secrets. When we look up, it'd be where did the time go? And I remember you would hold my hand and call me baby while we're dancing in the parking lot so slow. Bittersweet, those memories. And I see you with her now, and it breaks my heart, and it breaks my heart.